Hello, everyone. I'm Cheswick44, Austin Innispelai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Last episode, we managed to defeat... I've already forgot his name. That mortal god, or whatever he was called? Either way, he's been defeated. We've negotiated freedom despite him thinking, oh yeah, that's all, what was his name again? Razmir! That's right, Razmir. Either way, he's dealt with, we're fine, and now we just got a party we need to go to celebrate how things have been going. Let's begin the celebration, shall we? Here come the heroes of the Eagle Watch. Come on in, I've been waiting for you. I swear on my gold cufflinks, this is the best party I've ever been to. I've heard about your heroism. I can respect that.
More guests means more friends, that's how I see it.
Great, and we have an extra keg lying around. Huh. And we can now talk to everyone. May as well go start in the kitchen. Except there's... Oh, Ivu. Hi. Cookies, donuts, candy, so many treats, so little time.
To everything good that exists on Golarion. To kindness, warmth, friendship, and everything else that helps us get through the difficult moments in life.
Good words. And true, too.
May as well drink.
To our ancestors and their glorious memory. The wisdom they passed down to us through the generations. Without them, we would not exist.
Bottoms up.
Keep listening.
To the joys in life. For some, they're sophisticated joys, like mutual understanding or recognition, while others find joy in a square meal. Everyone has their own joys, but we all rejoice equally.
True enough. Drink
Come
to that.
on, friend. Give us a proper toast.
Let's see. One day a young eagle flew high and looked out over Golarion, to Canabras, to justice, to our enemies, to those who will always have your back, to cleanliness. Huh. To those who will always have your back, to our comrades in arms. The beer has a strong, rich, slightly tangy flavor.
Ah, that was beautiful. Let's have another.
To justice, may everyone get what they deserve. As you drink, the smell of beer gently tickles your nose.
I will happily drink to that. And more than once.
To Canabras, remember its destruction, but it has blossomed once more. The beer sends a pleasant warmth through your body.
Great company and great toasts. What more could you ask for?
May as well do all of them. To our enemies, may they always be plentiful. You tip the tankard over, and for a second the floor disappears from under your feet.
Are we sure this isn't a drinking contest?
To cleanliness, we've scoured the abyss, and we will scour it again if we must. You can no longer taste the beer. It occurs to you that you may already be made entirely of beer.
There. I'm fine. Good old Seela is fine.
So one day, a young eagle flew high and looked out over Golarion. You are seized with sudden inspiration. He saw rivers and seas, mountains and forests, all things living and not. But suddenly a strong wind came and threatened to blow the young eagle away. You suddenly wonder if you can stop. What a silly thought! Why stop when you are giving such a beautiful toast? The eagle fought the wind for a long time. When he finally prevailed, he reigned as the sole ruler and protector of the skies. So let us toast. You should probably finish the toast, but how? To the eagle now grown, whose wisdom became worthy of his strength. Let's see. To the eagle who soars through the skies and rises high to overcome the winds and anything else, be it demon or god that stands in his way. For the sky is infinite and greater heights always await. And there we go. Alright. Camellia. You're alone.
Noticed, have you?
Why are you here on your own?
Can't you guess why?
You're tired of the others?
Perhaps. Or perhaps I have another, more sinister reason for retiring. I am just a little tired today. That is a good enough answer to your question, is it not?
Possibly so. Okay, nothing there. Ah, Ember.
Don't be shy. Close your eyes and listen to the music, and your 2 feet will find a way.
I will try one dance. Just don't let anyone look at me.
Hey, Chief! Check out my moves.
How's the evening going?
It's so much fun. Have you seen how I twist my tail when I spin?
I am having so much fun. Will you dance with me?
All succubi know how to dance, but that dance isn't suitable for this evening. So, I created a new dance.
Fair enough. My turn. You dance divinely. The Defender's heart has never before seen such moves.
Yes, just like that.
Ember jumps up and claps her hands.
It's so nice to dance with you. It turns out I really miss dancing, and I didn't even realize it.
Okay. Langrat Massini. I think that's a reference to, that DLC I mentioned before. There's Rovus.
Commander,
Why are you standing here alone instead of enjoying yourself?
I am enjoying myself. An old man like me is happy to be among people and to see that they're doing well. Besides, the Eagle Watch is still on duty, just as I am.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions?
Not at all.
How did you end up joining the Eagle Watch?
I noticed a series of strange connections between a couple of officials, knights, and ordinary workers. As a result of a complicated investigation, I came across a large cultist cell. I infiltrated it and destroyed it from the inside. Irabeth was so impressed with my work that she knighted me, and later entrusted me with the management of the whole Canabris chapter of the Eagle Watch. I owe her a great deal.
What do you think of Irabeth and Anevia?
It's only thanks to people like them that Mendiv hasn't yet fallen to the demons. In the few short years I've known them, they've saved more lives than many other Crusaders and Inquisitors have in their whole careers.
Have you always lived in Canabris?
No. I was born southeast of the Wound, in Undarin. My city was one of the first to fall to the demons' onslaught. For many years, those beasts used its barnyards as pens for mortals bound for the abyss. I don't remember my mother. I think she was a cultist. As a short-sighted boy, I fell in with some brave souls who believed they could drive the demons from our hometown. When the demons found and massacred them, I fled here.
Why'd you flee here instead of further south?
I've always thought that my place was near the Wound. I couldn't and wouldn't run from it.
Well, thank you for your answers.
You
Have a nice
too,
evening,
Commander.
Rovus. Alright, there's Trevor.
To the commander.
Oh dear, there's Darren. Of course he's surrounded by courtesans.
Next, your golden eyes shine brighter than the sun.
A mediocre effort. I have heard countless compliments about my eyes, and about a third of them involved comparisons to the sun. I give it 2 out of 10. Next.
Your hair is like the Sullen. Will you let me drown in it?
Not too bad. My hair is curly, and comparing it to the river is thematically opposite. That said, darling, being drowned by hair is the stuff of nightmares. But I shall add a point for self-sacrifice. 4 out of 10.
I love it.
Oh, Commander! Will you join us?
What's going on here?
A contest for the best compliment about me. Naturally. I'll treat the winner to a cocktail.
This competition is foolish and so is the prize, yet I am relieved to know that you can count to 10.
Rude. And I would even say aggressive. Oddly enough, such compliments do sometimes work. They put the speaker in a position of power, and power excites. And yet, it is not to my taste. I shall give it 4.5 out of 10. But even that is pushing it. Unfortunately, your compliment was not part of the competition. No cocktail for you.
Aw, I'm so sad. Let's speak with these three.
Oh, it's the commander herself. Hello.
Oh, come now. Is that how you address the commander? It's good to see you again, Commander.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still a little flustered around you. It must be the festive atmosphere. It's like everyone here is old friends, even if it's the first time they've met.
Sentry, that's enough. That was a good festival, huh, Commander? I myself helped rebuild Canabras for it. That is, we had to rebuild Canabras anyway, but your holiday sped up the process.
We all help with rebuilding, Record.
Well, yes. Though some of us carried stones on our backs, while others played music to inspire and motivate the workers, but we all worked together, yeah.
You may be interested to know that I decided to compose a ballad in your honor. But do not ask me to recite it, as it's far from ready. At the moment, I'm trying to find a rhyme for the word commander, other than salamander, that is.
Words that rhyme with commander. Salamander. Colander? Nah, I don't think that'll work. Also, are you Ivu's voice actress? Huh. What are your plans for the future?
Well, in the short term, to finish rebuilding Canabras. It's my home, after all. And then, to serve in the Eagle Watch. I'm officially a member now. They're even promising me a knighthood, so it seems. Hard to believe, huh?
Premise. Once the World Wound is closed, there will be minimal need for the Eagle Watch. Conclusion. Record does not believe in closing the World Wound.
Huh.
You yourself are a wound, just not a worldly one. As for the Watch, it's not going anywhere. We may run out of demons, but we'll never run out of scumbags.
I am now an honorary Crusader of Canabras. It means I can accept honors, but not go to war. After all my exploits, I could lie on the couch for a few years, but that's not who I am. I'll find something to do. I don't know what yet, but something close to the city. Truth be told, I don't mind lounging around between adventures either.
A few years on the couch will slow down your metabolism. In other words, you'll put on some weight.
Huh.
Well, then I wouldn't fit into any of my coats. What a horror. Well, then, no couches for me.
I will soon leave Canabras. There are too many places on Galarian I haven't yet seen. Too many mysteries still unsolved. Incidentally, the activities of the Pathfinder Society are likewise devoted to researching and revealing secrets. Perhaps I will enlist their support.
Kinda makes sense.
As soon as you said it, I decided I wanted to go on an adventure myself. Will you take me with you?
I promise to give it at least 5 seconds thought.
Well, I could use experienced allies in the war against the Abyss.
Thank you for the invitation, but I must decline. I have already studied enough of the World Wound's landscapes to declare that I have seen all of it. In other words, I'm sick to death of it.
I'm in the Eagle Watch now. I can't just leave them. So, thanks, but no. I will help your cause as much as I can from here.
Oh, it's tempting. But you're going to lock horns with demon lords, no? And I couldn't even handle one. I'm afraid I'd be a burden. You're mythic heroes. While I am a hero, I'm not at all mythic. I'd rather root for you from here.
Perfectly fair. I suggest a drink. To victories past and future.
To everything new that I haven't yet seen.
To the Eagle Watch!
And to the Crusader medal they'll soon be pinning to my chest.
I should go. Alright, nice to see them hanging out there. Greybor, Regil, Nenio, and Socio. What are you four doing?
Commander, I challenge you to a game of dice.
A game of dice.
Shall we play? Will you test your luck against mine?
Okay, Socio, I know you're a bit of a gambler, a closet gambler, but I didn't expect Regil to play dice.
1,000 gold pieces says you cannot beat me.
Okay, Greybor, yeah, I can see you rolling dice for this.
You are just in time, girl. I have analyzed this game, and now I know exactly how to win.
Okay, obviously Nenio is doing this entirely for the sake of an experiment. That's the only way this makes sense. What are we playing for?
I'm playing for money. If I win, the 1,000 gold pieces will be mine. And I never lose.
After what happened the last time, I stopped playing for money.
Huh.
So if I win, the loser has to crow like a rooster.
Huh.
If I win, the loser has to rewrite my encyclopedia in elegant cursive.
Well, you're trying.
I already have everything I need. I am just buying entertainment at the risk of losing something insignificant.
Regil, why are you even playing the game?
What else am I supposed to do at this celebration? Get drunk? Dance a little jig? Ah.
So you're playing dice because you literally have nothing else to do. You know what? Yeah, that tracks. Alright, let's play. The players shake their cups of dice before slamming them down on the table. Time to reveal the rolls. Your dice reveal a 3 and a 4, a thoroughly average roll.
A well-deserved victory. I took into account the angle of the cup when shaking and the trajectories of the dice inside. My calculation was perfect.
Nenio's dice stare up at you, snake eyes. Actually, you have to roll higher than everyone else, not lower.
Really? But why didn't anyone tell me this before? Though there is a possibility I was told, but decided the information was of little importance.
Regil's dice show a 1 and a 3. He shrugs indifferently.
Not bad. I'm lucky today.
Social rolls a 4 and a 5.
Hand over your money, if you'll be so kind.
With a contented grin, Greybor lifts his cup and reveals a pair of 6s. Greybor once again places the cup over his dice, but not before you notice they have 6s stamped on all sides. Hang on. How about you show us your dice, Greybor? If you don't mind. Greybor reluctantly raises his cup. You were right, the mercenary managed to swap the regular dice with trick ones.
What? Oh, you cheater!
Oh, they threw over the table. Oh God. Okay, Social, I think you let your anger get the better of you, but I'll let it slide because that was deserved. Making somebody crow like a rooster is more fun than winning money. Any game can be won by strategic thinking. Luck is overrated. A merry feast. Only a spendthrift plays fair. Oh, I find that amusing. That seems to be everything, though, so, let's gather everyone together. And a nice picture of everyone.
I wish to drink to our souls. They are the purest, most precious thing we possess.
To our enemies, may their heads always be paid for with coin, not gratitude.
Well, I'll drink to the crusade. My most profitable endeavors so far.
The festive moment has been captured. You'll find it in the screenshots folder. Well, I have a feeling that's going to be, the thumbnail. Get some rest. Alright, well, let's go see what everyone is doing. There's Rekarth.
That last round was too much. Why didn't I realize that before I gulped it down?
Ivu, are you okay? I am so good at eating, but I am so bad at stopping before I'm stuffed.
I'm gone.
You know what? That makes sense. Everyone else okay? Woljif, what are you doing with that guy?
Oh! Chief!
Uh-huh.
Can't sleep? I know how you feel.
Care to explain yourself?
What do you mean? I ain't done nothing. It's nothing. Just for old time's sake. Well, I wanted to see if I've still got it. Anyway, it's not like I'm stealing from our people.
The folk in this tavern are also our people.
Well, but it's not like they're our people, right? Besides, they barely have anything worth stealing. Maybe they won't notice anything is missing?
Give it all back immediately, Woljif.
But I don't even remember whose stuff this is. All right then.
Thank you, Woljif. Sela, what are you doing? Oof, I'll get rid of this hangover, don't you worry. After I lie down for a little while longer, that is. Ah. Oh. What are you three doing in here? Are you done yet? No? I want to speak with you when you finish your business. Alright, Ember and Camellia are sleeping, that makes sense. Greybor, you okay?
I'll make a little more money and then make a little more.
Okay, he's out. Olbrig?
Fight to the last drop of mead, drink to the last drop of mead. Our wisdom, a man said something like that. Yeah, but I can't remember it just now. Go, demons.
My gloves. My golden buttons.
I am already asleep, Commander. I suggest you follow my example.
After standing trial before Pharasma, a soul can no longer be resurrected. This raises an interesting question. How does Pharasma know in advance which souls will be resurrected and which will not?
I'm immortal now, and this question greatly worries me. I want to appear before Pharasma after I have atoned for all my sins.
The answer to this question lies in the realm of faith, not understanding. You just need to believe in divine wisdom. Pharasma has existed for eternity. It will exist for just as long. She surely knows how to judge souls much better than we do.
My interest is purely personal. I could bribe the High Priest of Pharasma by donating a small fortune. In exchange, he would whisper to Pharasma to leave my soul alone until I am resurrected.
Of course that's what you're thinking here, Dayron.
I prefer to believe that Pharasma knows which of the dead still have loved ones on Galarian. Those who want and are able to resurrect the souls in question. This theory is consistent with the hypothesis of divine omniscience. Moreover, as a poet, it will help me compose many works celebrating eternal love.
Of course it would.
Your manner of speaking appeals to me, colleague. It's obvious you are no stranger to scientific thinking. If I were Pharasma, I would categorize all souls, then set a waiting period for resurrection in direct proportion to their usefulness to Galarian. That's likely what she did.
Ah. So... I should mention that bribing a priest of Pharasma to delay the trial... Oh no, that's a sound idea. No. I wasn't going to say that. Judging souls is the work of Pharasma. We cannot comprehend it.
Thank you for the support. Sometimes, you just have to believe.
Just believe. You're probably right. I believe in Desna, and she brought me here. I could also believe in Pharasma.
I am satisfied with this explanation. Using it, I can come up with any explanation I want, and no one can refute it.
I fundamentally disagree with you, girl. We must comprehend what we do not understand. Blind faith is a hindrance to scientific progress.
Once again, we come down to blind faith in pompous deities. Avert your eyes, I'm about to be sick.
Next question. Why do the eggs of different breeds of hens have distinct colors?
Evolution, I'd say. That said, that seems to be everyone here. I guess we can go and take a rest.
What a great day. We grabbed the enemy by the horns, gave them a good thrashing, and solved a mystery to boot.
Admittedly, our
I wish
enemies
every
today...
day was like this.
Admittedly, our enemies today had far fewer horns and tails than usual.
And did we let that stop us? Not one bit. And I'm right about the mystery, too.
I love your sense of humor.
And I love your sarcasm. Or was that not sarcasm? Sorry, and, thank you.
That said, you're right. It was a great day.
And do you know how we can make it even better?
How?
I'm not going to tell you. But I will show you. Come with me. Now?
What'd you have in mind?
An adventure.
Lan mischievously squints with his human eye. I see someone enjoyed themselves a little too much tonight.
Hey, are you implying that I'm drunk? I am. Drunk on your love.
Romance bit.
Was that too much? I swear, though, that's the only thing I've overindulged in. I barely drank 2 glasses of wine, because you need to be sober for what I have planned.
Alright, I'll bite. Where do you need me to go?
Just follow me. Trust me, you'll love it.
Wait here. I'll go get the surprise. I mean, bring the... just wait here. Those are different wings from what I normally have. Oh god, he's taking us on a romantic horse ride. Or I think he's supposed to be. Well, are you surprised? You had no idea I'd been practicing my riding. I'll race you to the gates of Canabras. Hey, hold up, not fair. I think that glitched a little bit.
Fine, I'll admit it. You're a great rider. Much better than me.
So, you admit defeat?
How could I not when you beat me to the finish line? You bested me fair and square. Besides, I've been doing a lot of thinking about my behavior ever since that, awkward sparring bout at the walls of Dresden.
Well, you're quite good in the saddle.
I bet you didn't expect that. I've been practicing a little. Well, actually, I've been killing myself every night trying to get better faster. Training in secret outside Dresden's walls so it would be a surprise. Sela taught me. You have no idea how tough she is. Lan, straighten your back. Lan, don't pull on the reins. Lan, stop being such a wuss. And then after practice, she'd come up to me and say all sweetness and light, "Great job, Lan," while I'm laying flat out on the ground, too exhausted to move.
You're afraid of horses.
I was. Now I, have a cautious respect for them. In Neathholm, anything that's bigger than you will try to eat you. I've been on the surface for a long time now, but, you know, old habits are like cockroaches. You think they're gone, and then they're suddenly back again. To be honest, I was more afraid of Sela, so one fear canceled out the other.
You've changed, Lan. You've grown up. You're not afraid to admit your weaknesses anymore.
All thanks to you. I used to be terrified of letting you down, of doing something wrong, like saying something stupid. And because I was anxious, I said a lot of stupid things I'm embarrassed about now. And when you said you wanted to be with me, I was so relieved. I was still worried you wouldn't like this horse riding date. But it was a nice kind of worry, like when you're waiting for something good to happen.
Well, it was a wonderful date. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing it with me. You made this little adventure perfect.
Lan looks victorious, as if he has just defeated several Baylors in hand-to-hand combat. So what's next?
You know, I didn't want to ask you this, but it's like I'm drunk on the race, on you, on your love, and Well...
It's alright, Lan. Ask your question.
Any moment now. Just a second.
Oh god, is he about to propose?
This is hard. What do you think about children?
What?
Well, children. You know, small folk, sleep a lot at first, cry all the time, then they start walking and talking.
Lan is intently digging the ground with the toe of his boot. Wait, do you mean our children?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm good with other people's kids, but it would be weird to talk about them, no?
Aren't you afraid that our potential children could be unusual?
I've been thinking about it. We defeated Savamelik, so mongrels won't be dying young anymore. The curse was broken, right?
Lan rubs his neck and sighs.
Of course I'm afraid. But should we spend our whole lives giving into fear and not even trying? Anyway, we have mythical forces on our side. That's gotta count for something.
Were I to make the choice, I'd say no, because I wouldn't want to, but for the sake of the story, and only that, I'd say I'm not opposed to them.
Really? I mean, yes, you just said it yourself. I want you to know that I am very serious about it. First, we save the world, and only then will we show it to our children. I'm babbling. Wait, I just need to calm down. Whew. You know what would help? Can I hug you?
Hey, sure.
I'm the happiest mortal alive. Because I have you.
Lan takes a step toward you. His clawed hand gently touches your cheek. The festival in Canabras is over. The fanfare and fireworks may have died down, but the people's love and admiration for the commander will never fade. After all, the commander is more than just a hero to those who dwell on Golarion. She is a deity incarnate. And that ends that. Okay. Pretty good. I'll admit I've only ever seen, like... This is the second romance thing I saw. The first one, I once played through a demon run and ended up romancing Wendwog. Her romance, at least in this end part, most of her romance tends to go along the route of her being... It's a very, like, BDSM, dommy, subby power trip kind of thing, with her trying to be the power one or actually being sub to you because you're so powerful, and it ends with the whole situation of her burning down the shield maze. I remember that much. Never seen any of the other romances, so that's something for you to look through sometime if you decide to play this. That said, I am going to end this episode here. Next episode, we have to return to Dresden and find the guy who's in charge of that arena. We need to finish that. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is me, Regil, Voljif, Darren, Lan, and Nenio. This has been a Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous, and I shall see you all next time.